Hi everyone, I'm back for another Margarete Miller weekly planner challenge, and we are on week 19, and let's see. For those of you not familiar, Margarete Miller has a collage weekly assignment. This is Collage Weekly Assignments Volume 2, and you can purchase these on her Etsy, in her Etsy store at mellowmiller, and it's 52 weeks of prompt assignments for you to create a collage using the prompts that she gives you. And if you go to her store, you can purchase either a planner that has a nice background already done for you, and it has a planner page, and then it has the prompts, or you can purchase a downloadable planner that you can print off yourself and use in a glue book, or you know, bind them yourself in a book, or you can get just the prompts, which is what I use. And each week she gives you 5 prompts and a bonus prompt, and you can choose to do all 5, or if there's one of the 5 that you can't find or you don't want to do or whatever, you can substitute the bonus, or you can do all of them, and I usually try to do all of them. And I am doing mine in just a 9.5 by 6 sketchbook, and like I said, you can choose whatever size you want. You can do double page layouts. I've seen some people, you know, that use both pages, and I've seen people use larger ones. Just whatever you want to do to put them in. And I have done all of these so far this year, and they are in a playlist on my channel if you'd like to see any of the others, and how I brought them together and what the prompts were. And I have not cut my prompts apart yet, but when I get through, I will cut the prompts apart and put them on the back, so that if I go back to look at some point, I can see what the prompts were, and you know, why I did what I did for the collage. And I think that's it as far as what we're doing. This was last week's, which was celebrating the Derby, and it was week 18, so we are on week 19, and this week I think I'm going to put it on the page vertically, and I think that's it. Let's look and see what we have for this week. For this week, we have thread or a piece of fabric. No, I'm sorry, I'm reading 20. We're on 19. We have dancing, and so I have this young lady who is dancing, and then we have a label, and so I have this label that is for a cognac that I'm going to use. And the next noun you hear someone saying in whichever form. Well, when I was putting this together, the hubby and I had just finished saying, we were talking about our cruise, and he said ship. So I have a ship. Something in black and white. Obviously, the whole spread is kind of black and white. A geometrical shape. I have a few things for that, and I'm kind of going to carry out the geometrical shape thing throughout the whole collage. I have this compass, which is a circle, and I have these tickets, which are rectangles, and I have this back piece, which is also a rectangle. So I think we've got our geometrical shapes all taken care of. And then the bonus prompt was something stapled, and I'm probably going to staple these tickets together or something like that when we get to that point. So, and I've got some other little pieces here that are also, that's a rectangle. And that is almost a rectangle, but I wanted it more for the color. And I've also got some washi tape. And this washi tape has squares on it. If I can get it up. See, it has little squares. So, I think we have everything covered. So, let's start putting this together. I hope everybody is having a good day so far. I am actually filming this a little bit ahead of time because I'm trying to get several filmed so that when I am gone on my ship, I will have some videos for you guys to watch while I'm gone. So I'm going to be doing several in order to prepare for that. This is just the back of these little stickers that I got off Amazon, and it was just a piece of cardboard that was in the plastic wrap. So, but I think it's really neat, the envelopes, which are also rectangles, by the way. And so I kept it, and I'm going to use it on this collage. So, kind of rainy here today, a little bit chilly. Not too bad though. I'm not going to gripe too much about the rain because I hear so many people saying that they're not getting any. So we are getting our share. We had some storms yesterday that were pretty rough. But other than that, I'm not going to gripe too much about the rain. All right. I know I want that piece in the background, and I'm thinking I want this piece down here. And then this I want behind her, I believe. So that will probably be, I want my ship down here in the corner or somewhere in here. I really don't want to, you know, I may cut this off because I really like this Eiffel Tower showing right here. So I may cut that off a little bit. I'm going to put the boat right there. So let's do that first. Let me move my prompts so I can get to my glue book. If you're new here, welcome. And if you have been watching, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support. I'm hoping that once I get back from vacation, I'm actually going to 4 days a week at my job. I'm trying to get my foot out the door a little bit, and I hope to add another video during the week when I'm able to do that. Let me get that little bit of color in there. I want the torn edge. I want it to be upside down. Maybe I'll just tear this edge. That might be a better solution. Like I said, this piece is nothing more than I want to get this color in there a little bit to kind of go with the washi and some other couple of pieces that I have. So I might do that like right down here. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So have you all been working on some collage? Even if you don't do Margarete Miller. I think collage is a great exercise for everyone. I think it teaches you a lot about balance and a lot about color schemes and focal points and backgrounds and layering, and you just learn a whole lot from doing collage. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I can't do that unless North is pointing up, so. 330. This is a little heavier, so I think I'm going to use our glitter glue. Because it's on cardstock, and it's a Tim Holtz piece. Got glue all over that. All right, where's my little, there it is. There we go. I'll just snip this off. I'm sorry, I have to turn it so I can see the edge of the page. Okay. All right, now we're gonna want our lady somewhere. And then I've got a little Bon Voyage. And then the tickets are going to go kind of up here. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll staple those together, and that'll take care of our something stapled. And we'll glue those down, and I'm going to use art glitter on those as well. I don't know if glue stick's going to hold that. I stamped these on vellum, just with archival, black archival ink. Alright, and I'm going to use art glitter on her simply because she's got these little parts, and I can get it better with the little nozzle, like the feather in her hands and fingers and her little dancing cane here. And this is out of a book that I have that I got at a used bookstore that is graphic. It just has graphic images in it, all kinds of different black and white graphic images. This came out of that book as well. I want to cover up that hole, but I can't decide though. If I do it like that, that's too low. If I do it like that, it's too far over. If I do it like that, I feel like it's too high. So I think I'm going to put her arm over it. Good. Oh, I had 2 tickets on there. Look at that. All right. I'm going to take that off because I don't want to waste that ticket for no reason. I may take that whole thing off. It hasn't dried yet. Ooh, that made a yucky spot, didn't it? That's okay, though. We can fix that. Because we're just actually just going to cover it right back up. I just don't want to waste that ticket when I don't need to. We got that spot right there, but we'll put a little bit of washi or something right there. We'll put that back in the stash. I just can't get that corner right there very good, can I? There we go. I got it that time. Let's put some up here. It's very unlike art glitter glue to not be sticking. Just filled my bottle up. Hope there's nothing wrong with the bottle that I used. Okay. Get that glue off there the best I can. It's not the end of the world. So just stick a piece of washi over it. It won't come up. Okay. Now I'm going to put a couple pieces of this down. And this is just getting a little bit more of that color in there, and mainly just doing, getting some more geometric shapes on the page. And it gives it just a little bit of color as well. Okay, so the only thing we have left to do now, I believe, is to put our number on there, which we're on 19. Oh, and I also might got a couple other stamps that I can't decide. Get that little spot off her face there. If I want to use or not. Okay. Here's our number. No. See, I almost did that backwards. Almost did a 91 instead of a 19. I forgot to get my black stamp pad. Okay, now we're good. Do a little test stamp right here, make sure we're pretty straight. Okay, where do we want to put it? Do we want to put it down here? Do we want to put it there? No. Do we want to put it there? No. I think down here in the corner. There we go. So that's week of 19. Let's double check and make sure that we got everything on there. We have dancing, a label, the next noun you hear, something black and white, we have that covered. Geometrical shape, we have that covered. And something stapled. We have our tickets that are stapled. So that's it, fairly simple. I'm going to quickly do a vintage photo around the whole page, I think. Just to kind of frame it out a little bit. I might do just a little bit of my crackle stamp. Maybe. I also have a postal stamp. I have some numbers. Do we need some more numbers? You can never have enough numbers, right? Oh, and I do have this. I was going to use this. It says passenger's coupon on it. I don't know exactly where to... Let me see what that looks like stamped. That's going to be the easiest way for me to tell. Oops. It fell off the block. Okay. Not really. I want to put it on the Eiffel Tower. Yeah, I like that. I better like it, huh? I already made it permanent. All right, and then... Okay, and then I'm going to take my Stabilo All, and first I'm going to put my pen in my glue before I'm having to deal with that. Maybe. Can you see me missing this hole? There we go. All right, so get my water pen and my Stabilo All, which I need to sharpen badly. I'm going to outline her so that she'll stand out just a little bit more. And for those of you that have not seen me use this, this is a pencil that was originally made for marking china in glass. And the reason that they would use it is because it's water soluble and it could easily be washed off. You know, when you got your purchase home, you could easily wash it off and, you know, clean your purchase, what you bought, and take the price tags off. Well, artists have since found out that it is water soluble and that it makes a really nice shadow when you're wanting to highlight a piece, you know, in your artwork. And so artists have started to pick them up and use them more. And they come in several colors. The only two colors I have are the black, and I have a navy blue. I haven't tried any of the others, and so I'm not sure how those work. But the black and the navy blue both work really well. And then once you get it where you want it, you just take your water pen and a water brush, whatever you prefer to call it, and you just use the water to move the pencil, and it creates this really cool shadow effect, and it allows you to highlight your focal points and create shadows and stuff like that. So they're just really cool. And when you first put it on, don't panic. It looks a lot darker when you first put it on, then it'll end up drying. It actually most of the time ends up drying kind of a charcoaly gray color. You can get the same effect with a charcoal pencil, and then use your water brush to smear it around as well. But as you can see, by going around her, it just kind of makes her stand out a little bit more from the background. And creates a little bit more depth in your piece. When my dad was in the military, they had pencils that were similar to this, and they called them grease pencils. I don't know if you all have ever seen those or have heard of them, but they had these kind of wrappers on the end of it, and when it got dull, you could peel it and it would come off, and that's how you sharpened them. And I used to love those things when I was little. He would bring them home to me to use. And the same type thing, they would use them, you know, to mark things that were slicker surfaces that, you know, a regular pen or whatever wouldn't write on, to catalog them or whatever when he was, you know, loading the planes to take stuff wherever he was happened to be going. Okay, I believe that's it for this one, and thanks guys for joining me, and I'll be back soon for another video. And like I said, I'm going to try to film ahead so that you will have videos to watch while I'm gone. And we'll be back for, I guess the next one will be just general journaling. We'll be working in Amy's design team project. So thanks guys, I really do appreciate your support, and I hope you guys continue to have a good week, and everybody stay safe and stay healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye.